Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and I'm gonna heal up, and then I'm gonna get some more magic, cause we're gonna go ahead and go to the 4th palace now, despite the fact that we've already beaten the 5th one. Oh, well, I guess I'm not full health, so we'll heal up this way as well. We're going back to the 4th palace, because I believe we now have the ability we need to beat the boss and deal with the whiz robes. Although this is where I do admit, I did see, I don't remember what video I was watching, but it ended up giving me a bit of spoilers on this particular issue, in that I saw that Link was using his shield to reflect the Wi-Fi signals from the big whiz robe in the boss battle. So I kind of knew that that was the solution already. I just didn't know where to find it. Now, I figured out where to find it on my own though, so I feel pretty good about that. Like, it's one thing to know what the answer is, and it's another thing. Well, it's one thing to have I had part of the answer. I had how to beat him, but I didn't have how to get the thing that I needed to beat him. So yeah, I'm okay with this. That's kind of the sort of hint that I like. It's like, I'm not going to tell you exactly how to do it, but I'm going to give you at least a step in the process. That's not necessarily the next step. So, I am okay with this. Okay. Hold on. Not fairy. Fire. Fire is what I... Okay, well. You sure took your time. Ow. Firing that off. Ow. Okay, got it. I'm on my last life. Yeah. Okay, so... I mean, I don't know that I'm actually doing myself a whole lot of good going to the palace now. So I really doubt I'm gonna be able to beat it on 1 life. But I guess we'll give it a shot. We can at least test out how Reflect works. That would be neat. Also, I don't know, but maybe Reflect works on all projectiles? Might be worth testing at some point. Ow. But I could probably test that in the palace. Ow. Okay. Getting to a point where I'm gonna need to choose between shield and life. Okay, we've got 1200 experience, which almost makes me think that I should maybe go somewhere to grind instead of heading for the palace, because again, we are on our last life. So, oh, Dongo. Ow. Okay, yeah, need to use life now. Ow. Dicks. Yeah. Okay. We're fine. But also we're, less than halfway to the next level, so... Okay, got it. So frankly, maybe I just go to the palace and die. Let's see. I don't have enough for fire, so I think we just kind of try and dodge the Tektite. Ow. I was hoping to kill the Octorok before it hit me. Oh, right, there's magic here. Okay. I'm actually going to use this for life, mostly. But, okay. If I can avoid using fire, then I would like to do so, because I need this magic. I need at least some magic to use Reflect, so... I'll probably get a refill somewhere, but... I don't know. Don't know when that is, because that is pretty random. Eh. Damn it. Ugh. Man, every bag of experience I pick up makes me wonder, like, should I just go grind? Should I? maybe I should just go grind instead of going to the palace. But you know what? We're going to the palace anyway. Because heck it, you know? We are headed there. Okay, where's Robes? I don't remember which way to go. I'm gonna start with going left. Right, can't do that. I'm remembering that now. I feel like it's somewhere on the left side that I need to go. I'm gonna shield here. Okay, he didn't even attack. Almost makes me feel bad. I think I have to go down and then up, if I'm remembering right. But, where's Robes, please? No. Alright, this should be fine. This should be fine. Maybe I can make it all the way to the boss and beat the boss on, like, this little bit of health I have left. Maybe. We'll see. I don't think this was the way, but we'll see. So I genuinely don't remember. Hi. Ow. Okay. Game over. Return of Ganon. That's fine. I'm going to take a sip of water. Oh, you should as well. Okay. I don't know if that was the right way to go. It kind of felt like it was, and it kind of felt like it wasn't. So I think I'm going to try a different way next time. Like, next time I reach the palace, not like next episode. I know normally when I say next time, it makes people feel like I'm going to end the episode, because that is kind of like a thing that I've done, you know, a tradition I've established for this channel, but it's not always. Sometimes I just kind of say it. So yeah. Leave me alone. I don't want to lose any health. Fighting Tektites. I lost health fighting Tektites. That is unfortunate. Okay, hey bud. Gotcha. I'm just gonna run by you. I can't really run by you, so I gotta kill you. That caught me off guard a bit. Okay, alright, cool. But okay. Through the cave. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I don't wanna. Leave me be. I don't wanna. Okay. Going this way. Even though it's probably easier to go left, but, you know, this way I don't have to switch directions when I end the screen. Okay. Moving on. Not a problem. We're just moving along. I should really stick to this area when I'm coming up on this guy, because... Okay, alright. If Tektite wants to show up, that's cool. Ow! Stop jumping! Okay. You also die, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Damn it. Die. Die for your insolence. Fool. And I can't wait. I can't wait for that day in D&D where I just get to play a villainy villain. You know, like cartoonishly villainous type. Because so far I don't have one of those characters. And honestly, I don't actually know that I ever will, because those characters tend to be kind of shallow, and I'm not all that into shallow characters. So, I don't know. But, if I do, I think it'll at least be fun to roleplay for a little bit, you know? So, yeah. I think it'd be fun to roleplay as a jerk. I mean, I kind of did role-playing as Sherry, because she's kind of a jerk, but like in a I know I'm better than you kind of way, as opposed to like I'm gonna destroy the world type of way. But yeah, she actually was one of my favorite ones to play so far, because I feel like I accomplished what I was setting out to do with her, which is good. No, Dick. Is he just gone? I guess he's just gone. You know, that's basically exactly what I wanted her to be. I wanted her to be a jerk, essentially. Who's kind of like trying to pick fights. What the? You came back? Really? After you left the screen and didn't... Okay. Okay, bud. Okay. But yeah. She was supposed to be like a I want you to, like, because she's in a position of authority and she can't really go around starting fights without people calling her out on it. So essentially the idea is that she's like trying to get you to start a fight with her, that way she can be justified in retaliating. And you know, she's not doing it, I guess, extra insight for the players if they're listening, but she's not doing it because she wants to, because, you know, she wants to hurt people. It's just because she likes fighting people, but she doesn't get a lot of good excuses to do it, aside from maybe like sparring with her fellow rangers, which, you know, would get boring after a while, considering how much better she is than they are. So, yeah, that's the other thing about her, is that she's actually really powerful. Again, more insight for my players who might be listening, even though I'm pretty sure they don't, because I haven't really clued them into the fact that I do a lot of talking about D&D on this show, and that they could possibly get information about what's going on in the game from this here channel. Which does remind me, I will eventually make a channel for our D&D exploits, a YouTube channel I should say, because the VODs are up on my Twitch channel already, but I will eventually make a YouTube channel for the VODs, because also the other thing is the VODs that are up on Twitch are the versions of, or the live versions basically, where it's just, you know, Twitch recording on their end. But when I'm streaming our D&D, I'm also recording on my end, and that recording is much cleaner, because there are parts where, you know, the stream cuts out and stuff, and thus the VOD gets broken up into multiple parts. So the YouTube version will be arguably the definitive version for my D&D VODs, but I still, I mean, the biggest thing holding me back right now is I want to get the branding done first. I don't necessarily have to, right? It's not like there's going to be a ton of people immediately flocking to that channel to watch my VODs. I am not that popular yet. But part of me is like, no, you gotta do the branding first, you know. You gotta get the branding done before you... Oh, okay, we found our way back to the boss. We're probably gonna die here, but let's try out Reflect. But yeah, part of me is like, get the branding done and then start the channel. Ow, even though I could definitely just start the channel. And now that I'm talking about it, I might just do that, actually. So, okay, now that we are more or less fine with magic, do I have enough for life? Ow. Okay, yeah, that hurts him. okay. So once you have reflect, it kind of breaks this fight wide open. You don't even have to move. You can actually just turn around while, you're crouching. Just kind of have to... Actually, why don't I just... That should work, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, with reflect, this fight's easy. Wow. Okay. Huh. You can literally just sit in the corner with your shield down and do it. Wow. That's fine, I guess. Alright. That is another level of life, and I believe we are at max life. And we only have 3 more levels we can get. And that's the 5th palace done. And wow. That's crazy. It's crazy that fight was so easy. But hold on, let me deal with these guys. I think this is the first time I've ever had to deal with this screen going this way. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I feel glad that I was able to beat that boss so easily after it being literally impossible before that. And I'm pretty sure I know where I need to go next, so that's cool too. I'm pretty sure it's the beast that was blocking the way earlier, because I now have the flute. I can make enough noise to scare it away. Or at least annoy it away. Yeah. Oh, damn it, I mistimed it. It's fine. Okay. It's fine, we're gonna hit a town before we go anywhere important anyway, so I don't mind that I, misuse my magic a little bit. Die, please. Good. Good, you are dying. I appreciate that. Ooh, experience. I'll take that. Yeah. Okay. I notice that they're not exactly dropping a ton of bags of 50 experience, because so far the bags I've seen of experience have been 50 and 200. And they seem to be dropping less of the 50 bags than they used to be in comparison to the 200s. So it makes me think that the RNG is probably weighted to drop the 200 bags more heavily in later areas with stronger enemies. It's probably just based on the enemies you're killing, would be my guess. Like, I'm sure if I were just killing slimes, even if it were in the last palace, then, or choo-choos, I should say. Even if I were killing choo-choos in the last palace, they'd probably only drop 50 bags. Uh-oh. Can I don't even remember if I can kill these guys without fire. So I'm just gonna run. Ow. Okay, I'll try to bounce off that one. Alright, can't kill you without fire, I know that. So we're just gonna leave. We're just gonna run. We're just gonna get the heck out of here and hopefully back to town. Okay, well, didn't want to deal with you, but I feel like you just barely clipped me there. Okay. Don't want to lose a life here just because I don't think this is my last life, so doesn't really benefit me to game over here. Or I won't game over if I lose a life like this. It just puts me on my last life, which means I'm more likely to game over when I do. But eventually die again. And I'm trying to do other things, as opposed to just getting back to town, which arguably I could do easier if I just died again. But we're here, so actually it's fine. We're just gonna heal up, and then we're gonna go deal with that monster next time. Because As for this episode, that's a wrap. I wonder if I'm actually gonna have to fight it.